Hello, I am John Edwards. I am the coordinator of the UASiMAP Erasmus Plus funded project. I'm also the Secretary General of EURASHE, which is the coordinating partner. EURASHE is the European Association of Applied Higher Education Institutions, representing many different types of applied universities, which are called often University of Applied Science. And University of Applied Sciences are strongly embedded in their regions. They're known to be embedded, to be contributing to the cities and places where they're located. In fact, many were created precisely to boost territorial development. However, in EURASHE, we realized that there was a need to fully understand the nature of their impact, requiring analysis and also indicators. And this will allow the UAS to strengthen their regional engagement and allow governments to create or adjust policies that maximize the public goods that these type of institutions deliver. So this was the reason, the rationale for the UASiMAP project. And with partners from 5 different national associations of University Applied Sciences, as well as CES in the Czech Republic and Urgente in Italy, we started the UASiMAP project, funded, as I said, by the Erasmus Plus program. One of the outputs of this project is a self-reflection tool. Self-reflection tool that can help people to reflect and also benchmark themselves compared to other types of institutions, similar types of institutions that have the same motivation to contribute to their local and regional environments. So this is a demonstration of the tool. The tool is available online. It can be found on the UASiMAP website and also the EURASHE website. So welcome to use and practice with the tool. And we look forward to improving it, for example, to add a section where we can have a selection of quantitative indicators that you can then use to benchmark yourself compared to other institutions. But this tool that has been developed and finalized as part of the project can already be used. And I would like to pass to Jan Beseda, who designed the tool, who is going to give you a short demonstration about what it involves and how to use it.
So, hello everybody. So I would like to show you how our tool works. So I will share the screen and I will try to navigate you how to use our tool. So first of all, when you are on our tool web page, you need to log in or register. When you register, you need to just your email address and set up your password, and then you need to wait for confirmation email, which you will receive, and then you will click on confirmation link, and then you are registered. It's very easy. So I log in. Use my email. Just wait, and we are on the home page of the tool. On the home page, you can find a couple of things like contact, when you can fill information about yourself if you would like to do. And there is a page called Help. On this page, you can find all 5 dimensions of our tool. You click on the first dimension, which is related to providing capacity for regional strategy development. You can try it. You can see that each dimension has a couple of subdimensions, and you can navigate by these buttons to each subdimensions. There is a general descriptions of this dimension, what it's about. And if you go scroll down or click on the buttons, you can go to the subdimensions, and every time you have the questions, the question is asking, every time is asking you to what extent does some kind of examples, let's say does the UNES missions and strategies promote regional engagement? Then you have some kind of short explanation, what does it mean? And there are some examples of scales. What does it mean? The highest level of our scale, we have 5-level scale. The highest level is number 5, and there is example of number 5 and number 3. And if you can go down, you can see other dimensions, or you can click to another. You can go to back, return to the home, to main help page if you would like to see other dimension. So, for instance, dimension number 3. So, this page can help you to fill the self-assessment tool. But let's go on, look how the self-assessment, how you can fill it. So you need to wait a short while. You can see on the beginning, the top of the page is progress button, which will navigate you into which kind of phase of the tool you are. There are instructions for using the tool. So for each of those dimensions, will be evaluated using a set of subdimensions, which have associated a collection of questions you should answer and rating their level of achievement in your organization. In addition, you will be also asked to provide the rationale behind your answers in terms of influencing factors, facts, and evidence of those achievements. So it's not just a clicking exercise, but you need to also, or you can have also options to provide some evidence. As I already showed you, the section help will provide you with all details about each of the 4 dimensions and examples of the level of achievement you can use as a reference for completing the questionnaire. And you have also access to each dimension helper from the questions addressing each dimensions. As soon as you will finish answering all questions, a report page will be generated in which you can download it and use it for your own reasons and for your another analysis. If you need to, let's say, not if you don't have time to finish the process in one moment, or you need to look for some kind of evidence, you can use a save button, and then the questionnaire is saved in your menu, and you can return it and edit it this questionnaire later. Otherwise, you can use the next button to pass the following page of the questionnaire. And if you would like to modify your answer to questionnaire, it's partially or fully completed. There is also editing button, which I will show you later. So let's go on the filling the questionnaire. So we will click on the next button. As you see in the beginning of the process, we would like to ask you a couple of questions. First, you need to select which kind of user you are. There are a couple of options. Usually, you can fill it as a UASiMAP Self-reflection team, which means somebody who is responsible for collecting the evidence and organizing a self-reflection process. But there is also options that you can fill it as your university manager, researcher, teacher, or student, or some kind of business partner. You will select self-reflection team. Then you need to fill your institution name. Let's say that your institution called University of Applied Science in, say, Andorra, and select country. Then you can select your institution status. You have only 2 options, private or public. So you can say that you are private. And there is possibility as a third option, select your institution size. There are 4 options. From very large institutions up to small, we can see that we are a small institution. And then you can choose from the list countries, in which country you are settled. Consider that we are in Andorra, for instance. And there is possibility that finally select which kind of study areas your university offers. So you can use, you can hold Shift or Ctrl and click each element separately to select multiply elements in the case that your institution offers more study areas. These study areas are based on the ISET reference. So let's say collected education plus social science. We can go Shift, education, etc. And we selected these two areas. Now we can go to the, let's say, body of our self-assessment tool, and we click on the next. As you see, there is a first dimension and first sub-dimension. First sub-dimension is focusing on embedding the regional role and dimension in the US mission strategies and leadership. There are some descriptions again, if you need to see it. And there is just a reminder when selecting the most appropriate response, please remember that level 1 represents the lowest level and number 5 represents the highest level. As you see, we have two questions here, and we have some kind of hints for you. If you click on this small I button, you can see description of level 1, 3, and 5, which can help you to navigate. And I would like to also highlight that there is option not appropriate or not available in cases that you would not like to focus on this area or you have any kind of data. So as you see, our tool is very flexible. So I can choose, I need to choose some level which I think our institution is based on data which I have. And then I click on other questions, which have also same systems. There is a possibility to have some written description. For instance, you can look at some web page, example, or institution, or any kind of details which you like to have for additional evaluators or additional audience. And there is possibility also upload some documents which can support your evidence. So it's very easy. Click only here on drop files, and you can select it. For example, some document. Let's select one example. So you see it's uploading. You have to be a little patient, but the process is relatively quick. Then I go to the next, and I can continue with all this process. So I will go a little quicker by this process, and let's go to the next one. And I see here is a save button. If in the case you need to, you don't have time to continue in the process, or need to have some kind of technical problems, you can save this document, and you will go to the list of completed assessments. I will not show you now. I will show you later where is the list, because we will not need to go again with on the tool website. So let's go to the next dimension. As we see, now we are moving to the dimensions, to the second dimensions. We already finished nearly 1/3 of the process, and yeah, and you see you need to, when you forget it, click it. You will not move it to the next page. You can move it to the next page also. You can go back. So, but there you have no data. Will have no data here, so don't forget on that. So you see, it's possible to go forward or backward. So slowly we are moving forward. selecting different kind of options. Of course, when you will do it, in your case, you will need probably have preferred data or discuss it, these kind of things. So it can take you maybe a little longer time. And this is a final dimension of subdimension of dimension 2. You can see now we are in the half of the process. You can go to dimension 3. And again you can upload the file, write the factors which inform your response. This is still same, so it's not too difficult. So we'll click it slowly. Okay. So we go on the and just each dimensions have usually 4 subdimensions. There is only one exception, which is level 3, which have 5 subdimension, and this is our 5th subdimension, which is related to promoting transfer of knowledge to region. And you again ask to what extent, and we can say we are on the level 3. This in the question: does the UASiS promote region-based research and or regional relevant research, development, and innovation? In the area, we can see there are still not other levels, so we can click again. Yeah, process, and this is the last dimension. So we can see we are nearly in the. We are going to do finishing the process slowly. As you see, there are various lengths of each subdimensions. So this is like dimension 4, dimension 4, subdimension 2, and again, go to subdimension 3 and select the levels, and this will be the last one. So I will finish our evaluation. And I will write submit. So, and as you see in the end, you have the reports, self-reflections reports. I can see various rows here. You can see spider graph, and you can compare it, these different kind of subdimensions, and go to the subdimension 3. You see where we are stronger or weaker, and finally in the end you can compare all of your dimensions. So on the scale you can see your answers that is possible also compared to other rules. And when I click to the finish, you can go back and I can go to the final stage. There is possible again to do another kind of self-reflection, where I can go to benchmark. I'll go to the assessments. I will see a list of assessments, which I can go again. I can go here to the list of complete assessments, and I can select it from assessments which are already finished. I can delete them if I think that was just, let's say, you can try the process, or I can edit if it's possible to change something. So when I click on the edit button, you will see again what you already filled. I can change it as if I was make some mistake, or I can check it. If not, you can go save and go back. And when you save it, you see you going back to the your list of assessment. If I click on the name of the assessment, which we do now like it now, I will get self-reflection report, and I can download it after I will check it that all details I have correct. And as you see, there is possible to see documents which you uploaded. So for example, this kind of documents, When you click on that and open on the new card, you will got the link. So you see this example, so it's everything online. So I will click it slowly over each dimensions. So I need to click slowly, go to the end. And in the end, finally, you will have possibility. So you see still graphs and design, dimension 2. So you can need to check it before you will download it. And looking by all dimensions, which I'm checking, I will have a option to download my report. So you can see if I'm in the final sub-dimensions, there is possible to go to first page or download PDF. So I'm just clicking on download PDF. It takes me a while, not a long time. And I think we will have our report really download it. I can rename it. Just I'll save it. And I can open it and have all details here in the report, including links. When I click again the link, I will see my documentation, which was supporting my self-assessment report. So that was, let's say, very brief introduction to the tool. We are still working and have some plans how to improve it, but already it's ready. You can try it and you can use it, and we hope that you will like it. So thank you very much for your attention. I will stop sharing.
Sure. Thank you very much, Jan.
And sorry for a couple of my mistakes when I was stopped. I forgot to set categories and these kind of things, but
no problem. No problem. Thank you very much, Jan, for your demonstration of the tool, which, as you said, is ready to use, and we hope that we can also work with other organizations to further pilot it to make it better, and that it will help all applied universities to maximize their regional impact, of course, through other means as well, in order to implement what they've learned from using the tool. And so thank you for following this demonstration. And if you want to know more about the project, then go to UASiMAP.eu or the EURASHE website, and don't hesitate to contact us at EURASHE if you wish to ask any more specific questions. Thank you.